It's approaching the supreme moment. Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
What's good? So during the somewhat dry time frame when before Future Gohan and the LR Future Trunks showed up, I kind of went through this before the event closed up. So actually made it to level 150. We'll start off the video with level 140, and we'll kind of just go through. I mean, not much has changed in terms of each run, but I did make an adjustment. My agility cooler, I had left him in there initially on the team just because he did have the attack and defense increase to 7,500 as a passive, and linked up pretty well with my tech cooler and also the Golden Frieza. However, he was taking way too much damage. So as you saw there, I replaced him with the Super Janemba just because he can, guard against all types effectively, and also has the medium chance to stun, not stun, but dodge attacks. So yeah, definitely probably a better replacement at this point. So I went ahead and made that adjustment. Everything else is pretty much the same. Cooler is just he puts out way too much damage to not include him on there, because I have other units that are extreme agility types within the movie boss category, but I'm not willing to go through the potential system or even level up the SA just for this event. I'm just gonna stick with what I got. So yeah, I mean, with that regard, Cooler is definitely irreplaceable at this point. So as you saw there earlier, he hit for about 2 million with the critical. So definitely does provide a lot of damage. So hence, I had to leave him in there. But yeah, again, Tapion and Hirudegarn definitely does come into clutch. It's all about timing it to where he'll transform once HP is below 50%. But obviously, you definitely want to shed a pretty decent amount of HP from Goku before you actually transform, because afterwards, I mean, you've got nothing else to rely on. So the fortunate thing about this is after his transformation is over, Tapion will come back in the rotation, and once HP is below 50%, he adds the attack increase of 150%, and obviously he can defend very well, since he does reduce damage taken by 50% also. So yeah, I mean, he definitely does come into clutch, especially when you have a lot of attacks coming at the very beginning. I mean, Tapion really cuts the damage down quite a bit, and you'll see that after the transformation is over. But once he's in this form, it's all about trying to get as many super attacks as possible just to cut the HP down. Obviously, it's about 3 HP bars and a third right now. So again, so Tapion is back in the rotation. Obviously, going to put him up front. I only have 166,000 in HP left, and even Turles will get hit for about 50,000 per the normal attack, so it can quickly diminish very rapidly. So yeah, I mean, it was definitely a huge fucking bitch to get to this point. I don't know. I guess once I passed stage or level 100, I was like, all right, I might be able to make it a 150. I'm not gonna force it, but if I have time for it, I will. So yeah, here we are. We're at 140 now, and honestly, there's not that much of a difference at this point between 140 and 150. Really, the bottom line is it just comes down to luck. I mean, that's all I can tell you. I mean, at this point, it's all about getting lucky on when Goku's gonna attack, how many times he's gonna attack, based on what units are in the rotation, when he's gonna super, how frequently can Janemba dodge. How many times can you get a critical with the additional attacks kick in? All those factor into luck, really. And unfortunately, I have a disadvantage because the heavy hitters, like both Turles, the grade 8 version and the normal one, they don't have any dupe paths unlocked. And for the most part, I've been using a friend or guest that really doesn't have that much work on the potential system either. So yeah, very rarely will you see criticals and additional attacks with them. I mean, both my versions only have level 5 for additional attacks. That's essentially what you get for the free dupe hats, unlocking of the potential system. So yeah, it would definitely be a lot easier if I had at least like a couple levels additional in combos or crits. It would definitely make life a lot easier. But the fact that we're at level 150 with this sort of team setups, I mean, that pretty much means, if you got similar units, you can get this far too. It's not like, it's not like an impossible task or anything. It's just a matter of, I don't know, one, having the patience to get through this amount of levels, and really it comes down to, like I said, luck. And like right here is perfect start, because all the attacks are coming at the very beginning, and I could place Tappy on there. His normal attacks won't do that much damage. Like you saw the super, he only took about 52,000, so a lot less damage taken than the other two units available in the rotation. Yeah, so got real lucky on that one. Good start. Hopefully they'll maintain. So actually got an additional attack. This rarely happens, so that's a damn good start. I'm just glad I was able to get to 150 before the event closed out. I kind of kept, I wanted to get to 150, but just to kind of close it out on a clean number instead of, I think the last video I did was like 130. I can't remember. It's been a while since I uploaded a video on this, but 130 doesn't sound as nice as 150, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try and get to 150 if I can. And luckily there was like a span of a couple of days where there wasn't much going on in JP. That was kind of like the I don't know, dead time before the build up and hype for the Future Gohan and the LR Future Trunks. So I don't know, I kind of spent a couple days on it, a little bit, just here and there whenever I could. And yeah, that's pretty much the story with that. And yeah, the tech cooler is definitely a liability. Like there's been so many times where he got supered on, and it's, even if I have full HP, it's instant KO. He'll take like over 300,000 in damage. So yeah, he cannot survive shit. Even a normal attack, he'll take probably close to 100,000 in damage. Actually, he'll take more than that. He'll probably take like 120,000 in damage. That's pretty much like, what, a third of total HP. So he's certainly a liability, and there are definitely better units available that you could bring. But my guy's at 100%, and he can crit for about 2 million. So it's hard to give that up. You know what I'm saying? So again, same setup, transformed, and saving, HP diminishings. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to get that many super attacks. It's really important to try and cut the HP as much as possible, because by the time the transformation's over, the team HP is pretty low as it is. So yeah, it makes it difficult. Ideally, you want to get it down to like 2 HP bars left by the time you're done with the transformation, and then after that, it only takes 2 super attacks from, I don't know, like Turles or Golden Frieza or Tech Cooler. They could finish it off pretty quickly, but anything over 2 HP bars, it's definitely going to be a struggle. So like right now, you'll see that it's 4 HP bars left. Luckily, Turles did power up, so HP will recover by a little bit. The good thing is all the attacks are coming at the very end, so Tappion's going to be the selection for that. HP is below 50%, so Golden Frieza is not going to be able to cut the damage by 90%. So yeah, it's a dilemma there. And I'm not going to be able to, actually, yeah. So everybody's going to be able to super attack here, which is going to help. And we'll see if, how much in, damage Goku ends up taking. I don't know if it'll be a KO within this round, so it depends on if Tapion can survive the attacks coming, or the super attack potential that's coming from Goku. I can't remember how much in HP he's got at this point, so about 112,000, so he should be fine. Like they'll at least survive till the next round. But the next round is the real tricky part, because looks like okay, so he did transform too, or power up, so HP is going to recover a little bit. I think it was like, what, 15% or so. So that definitely does help. The question is whether, who to put in what position. So little, like 1.5 HP bars left, obviously going to attack with the powered up Turles, and then, is it worth putting Janemba in the middle or try and get that super attack with the tech cooler? But unfortunately, he won't have enough ki for that, so we're just gonna have to risk it and see what happens, because cooler doesn't even have enough to get a super attack. So yeah, one of these guys is gonna have to put in work and finish it off. It looks like 1.4 million in output will be enough. Like, he hit for 2.2 million, so yeah, that's pretty much it, and completed stage 150. So I am not going any further than this. This, I promise you, will be the the last stage I'm at, since the event closed out anyway. So I don't know, whenever it comes back around, I may go back to this, depending on if my team got powered up a little bit. We'll see. If I pull dupes in the meantime before then, we'll see. I might attempt it again, but yeah, this is stage 150 completed, so hopefully you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.